What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to take a look at this new blog post. And I got to be honest, like my predictions were 10 out of 10. I scored on literally everything. So, new character incoming, it's gonna be Maya Lopez aka Echo, and like I predicted, she's going to be for the new Young Avengers, and she's going to be a skill brawler. So 10-10 on the predictions. So let's see what's up on the blog post. There are some interesting things. So Echo, she's going to be part of the new warrior, the Young Avengers, to replace Miles. There is another slot on that team, and that's going to be Kate Bishop. Let's be honest, everyone knows it's going to be Kate Bishop. And supposedly they are going to be an alliance war, a defensive team, and they are going to be good enough to the point that Infinity Watch will have no chance against them. So this means that we'll have to get our new warriors, maybe the Eternals, out of the defense and use them against this team, because like you see, no chance for the Infinity Watch. Okay, so then we have introduction to the character. She was the daughter of some guy, the guy passed away, and then Kingpin took care of her. She is disabled or something, she is deaf. I think she's the second deaf character, so we have more representation on Marvel Woke Force, and that's all good. Okay, so her superpowers, if we can call them that, it's similar to Taskmaster. She has perfect mimicry and she copies the movements of the other characters, something like this. I don't really care about this character, it's like whatever, so I just like it. I just care about it as much as it advances my experience in the game. Okay, so let's take a look at her kit and give some first impressions on it. So, Hero, Global, Skill, Brawler, Young Avenger. Once again, exactly like what I said in my predictions. Basic attack, Avenge without fear, attack the primary target for damage, bonus attack for damage. This attack has extra crit chance. We are going to consider right away if she's going to be a raider or not, based on her kit. So Tonfa Bash, for a special, 5 energy, comes full, attack the primary target for big damage, then chain to 2 adjacent targets, but you can jump between spaces. So this is very interesting. It's similar to Magneto's basic, but the amount of damage is much smaller. It also has additional crit chance, and it applies 2 evades to all Young Avengers. Yikes, that's huge, because that Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel, they're gonna be super annoying. On War Defense, this target attacks the most injured enemy, ignoring taunt, dodge breaks this chain. Okay, so we can see something interesting here. Maybe Web Warriors, some kind of hybrid with Web Warriors could be interesting against this team. Then we have the ultimate, Debilitating Brawl, 4 energy out of 7. Big yikes, but we have to remember that we are going to get some energy from the Miss Marvel ultimate, so maybe it's not so bad, but seems like a second turn ability at best. So attack the primary target for damage, rebound chain from 4 to 6 targets, which is decent, and do damage and apply slow. If the target does not have slow, reduce the speed bar by 25%. Now, because this is a rebound chain, I guess we can get no. Okay, I see it. So whenever you attack the first target, it doesn't have slow. You are going to turn rewind by 25%, you are going to apply the slow. So if the rebound chain attacks the same target, it's going to have slow, so then it's not going to reduce the speed bar anymore. Okay, so yeah, looks like a nice ability maybe, but these rebound chains are always a little bit iffy. Counterattack breaks this chain, and this attack cannot be dodged or blocked. Okay, cool. Then we have the passive, on spawn apply defense up for 2 turns to self and all Young Avenger allies. When an enemy attack a Young Avenger ally, attack that enemy for 250% damage. Where I have seen this before, another retaliation attack. This team is giving me some flashbacks from a team that was released like 2 years ago maybe. While this character does not have blind, reduce the chance of assist of the enemies by 100%. Characters that apply blind and have chance to assist. Okay, do you guys see which team is going to counter this one? On blind, gain slow. Yikes. Gain 10% damage if this character has any skill enemies. Gain 25% damage for herself and for all Young Avengers. So yeah, very interesting. Is it? I don't think so. I think this kit is quite garbage and we'll have to wait and see, but so far it doesn't look very interesting. So we can, in terms of isolate, would I use Raider on her just because she has some additional chance of getting crits? No, right now the Raider looks only to be good for characters that have low cooldowns like Shang-Chi and the Dad Bros or whatever people call them. So maybe she's gonna be some kind of a striker or something like this. And in terms of the special, it's cool the evades. That's gonna make the Young Avengers really crazy, especially with all the things that Squirrel Girl can do. But beyond that, it doesn't look that interesting. And the cooldowns are huge. Even if you can get some energy from Miss Marvel, the cooldowns are really huge. So 5 cooldowns on the special and 7 energy cooldown on the ultimate. Big yikes. Now this ability, like I said, is a little bit interesting, but the fact that counter breaks this chain, I guess, because it's gonna be only good for the first time it's activated, so you get the slow and the turn rewind. Doesn't look super interesting. Now the passive reminds me a lot of Invisible Woman, so this is like Fantastic Four 2.0, something like this, but with a lot more healing, because yeah, compared to the Fantastic Four, Squirrel Girl is a lot better. But yeah, so because of this kit, it's gonna be nice to have some big red stars on her, so all the retaliation does big damage to the enemies. Now, they are saying here, if this character does not have blind, reduce the chance of assist by 100%. This is specifically about 2 teams, the Brotherhood and the Ravagers. So maybe the Infinity Watch is not going to be good against this team, but maybe the Ravagers are going to be. So it's like motivating you a little bit to invest on the Ravagers, because let's be honest, with all those minions on that team, no one really wants to invest in it. Okay, so that's all about my thoughts for the Echo, so let's continue. Now we have this news about the Greek raids. They are going to update all the orbs across the board, and that's great. And the best part is this one right here. All the orbs now will have superior basic catalysts, so that's the catalysts that you need for orange gear. And this is great because this was one of the biggest bottlenecks, or it is, at least for me, one of the biggest bottlenecks, because you need so many catalysts. Superior basic catalysts is just crazy. And they are going to change the type of the orbs. For the alpha orbs, we're getting controller and support for the city. It was not announced yet, but we are expecting Cloak and Dagger to become farmable. For beta, we have Hero Mutant, maybe to ease up a little bit on the grind for Bishop, because he's part of the War Store and he's quite annoying to farm, and because the Astonishing X-Men are losing so much relevance so fast that yeah, just take this trash and shut up about it. Then we have the Gamma Orb with the Villain, Bio and Mystic. I don't know exactly what to expect from here, maybe some Thanos shards. Villain, Bio, I don't remember anyone of relevance. You guys let me know in the comments below which Villain, Bio, Mystic characters you are expecting to see in this orb. All the old orbs will be completely useless and they will be deleted after 6 weeks. so make sure that you open them right now so you can open a ton of Ultimus Orbs and get more Ultimus Orbs, and at the end of the day you'll get literally nothing. Or maybe use all those Ultimus credits to get a few more of those superior basic catalysts, or maybe gear tier 14, because you can still get some of that for a huge insane price of 10,000 Ultimus credits. Mojo Mayhem, and with the Mojo Mayhem we are going to get the possibility of getting the Wolverine costume, yes please, Hawkeye costume, no thanks, and Visions Wanda costume, no thanks as well. So I'm definitely going for the Wolverine's costume because it's quite decent, could be a little bit better, but it's quite decent. And the other ones I really don't care about, I think they are quite trash. So many people don't like RTA, many people don't like to Bleeds, but I think it's not that bad. I think I have to make a video like state of the game for me to give my impressions of the game, because yeah, there is so much negativity in the community that I think it's very unjustified and you are looking at things on the wrong perspective. Okay, so availability update, Ghost Spider is gonna be on the Red Star store soon, which is great, I guess. I have her at 5, so that's decent for me, but if you're not able to get her higher than that, you can use your silver promotion credits. Gold promotions, she's not worth it, so save them for something more interesting. Black Bolt is coming. Is Black Bolt still relevant? Yes, I think he's gonna be more relevant in the future because of Dormammu. Black Bolt will stop all those characters from being revived by Dormammu, so definitely pay attention a little bit to Black Bolt because he might be relevant in the meta pretty soon. So for weekly events we have the Asgard double drops, we have Falcon double drops for some reason, and we have the update on the Alpha Raids. And then we'll have the Star-Lord T'Challa Blitz, which I'm going once again for the top 100, and I will have a new list of the Blitz teams that I'm using. I made quite a few changes since the Ghost Blitz, and I think I reached the maximum that you can achieve with the characters that we have available in this patch. And yeah, this character is pretty decent and he needs as many yellow stars and red stars as possible because he's quite squishy and he will die fairly easy. So yeah, grinding for this guy is gonna be necessary. Red stars featuring the Ravengers, yeah sure, no thanks. I mean, some of the Ravengers, they are not bad, but for example Ravager's Teacher, it doesn't require red stars because his kit steals 10%, it's like a based amount, so having higher red stars on this character doesn't, it's not important. Now the Ravager, Boomer and the Bruiser and Yondu, those characters require some red stars, so yeah, but they are motivating you to invest on this team, on the Ravagers, so you can use them against the Young Avengers. This is another 5000 IQ prediction that you'll see that at the end of the day it will be the case. So yeah, that's the blog post, some interesting stuff, but to be honest, this kit of Echo didn't really cut it for me, but you guys let me know in the comments below if you think the kit was decent. And if you like the information on this video, like always, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.